They spent over half the payroll on 4 players. They almost went more over budget than the Canadian government, going $60 billion over the rails, saying, hey, listen, we spent $6 billion last year on reconciliation for my fellow Indigenous ancestors and folk. Oh, but we don't have clean drinking water. Yay, free health care. Like the Leafs, they got to change something. Honestly, you know what? One of the bright spots, one of the very few bright spots, well, 2 bright spots, obviously my boy Muzz getting a net, but Joseph Woll was fantastic in Game 4. I know the team completely hung him out to dry, like a cheap dollar store whore in Game 5. They absolutely rinsed this guy. But Game 4, I loved his game. He was big. He was getting hit. He was sticky. Just rebounds were sticking to him. Not a whole lot coming off. Great glove hand on that Reinhart glove save right from the slot. Good blocker saves. He was having just the right amount of torque on those blocker saves, putting everything right into low danger opportunities. 35 of 37. I know they lost 2-0, but that game probably should have easily been 8-0, 8-1. He was fantastic in that game. I don't know if Toronto's going to be his future office. I feel like, and this kind of comes back to one of the reasons why I said I think you need to put Muzz in net, was as great as Woll has been. He was great last year against Boston, got injured, then Samsonov dropped the ball Game 7 overtime. He was great against Florida, 2023 was it? But he just couldn't carry it all the way. And then this year he's been great as well, but I wonder to what degree, they have 3 great goaltenders. Stolarz is great, Muzz is great, obviously 2-time Cup champion, and then Joseph Woll is fantastic as well. But at what point do you sit down and say, okay, we have 3 great goaltenders. What can we do to spark the guys? Let's put the champion. I wonder if we put a Stanley Cup champion goaltender, a 2-time Cup champion, a .924 and a .937 save percentage in both those Cup runs, does that spark the team? Because the goaltending is not the issue right now. And to be honest, the defense isn't the total issue. The issue is we can't score. We don't have that mojo, that confidence, that, like Dave was saying, that baseball kissing your jewelry on the way out of the dugout swagger they had in round 1 against the Senators. And to be fair, it doesn't help that you're playing against the best goalie in the world in Bobrovsky, but they needed to change something. I'm disappointed they didn't give Muzz the start for Game 6 because I think that would have been exactly what they needed. But hey, man, have fun golfing.
Look, the Toronto Maple Leafs have been looking to change something for my memory of the Toronto Maple Leafs since they made the conference finals and lost to LA back in 93, if my memory serves me correctly. But they've been playing that whole we got to change something, we got to change something, we got to change something, and they have. They've changed ownership, they've changed locker room attendants, they've changed hot dog vendors, they've changed players, they've changed jerseys, they've changed logos, they've changed sticks, they've changed technology, they've changed drinks, they changed everything.
They changed the arena name too.
Right, at this point, admit it. You're cursed. You are. I'm sorry. You're doing the same thing. You're going through the same thing the Cubs went through. You're going the same thing the Red Sox went through. So until that curse is lifted, and I hate to say this, but Maple Leaf fans, keep doing what you're doing. Keep throwing all that positive energy to try and break that curse as much as I hate it.
I thought you were going to say throw all the jerseys on the ice.
Oh, man. Oh. That is the ultimate. That is the ultimate, man. When you see fans doing that, and from what I heard, the cheapest ticket you could get in that barn for Game 5 was $400 for the cheap seats. 400 Canadian dollars, which I know is only probably about $20 on a hot dog American. I get it. But still, if you got people traveling all the way down from Thunder Bay and North Bay and Sudbury to come in and go, I'm going to see my Leafs. I'm going to see my Leafs win Game 5 and take a lead over the Florida Panthers, and you get literally booed out of your own barn.
Dude, can you imagine that? You spend $400 to sit in the upper deck. Your jersey costs more than that. You're trying to throw it from the 300 section on the ice to let Matthews knows that you think he stinks. If you want to get your jersey on the ice, you got to be dishing at least, what, $1,200, $1,500 to get within range to throw it on the ice? I don't think you can get it in from the 300 section.
Meanwhile, you can go down to Florida, you buy a ticket for $80 American, and they give you a voucher for
30. I've done it. $30 with a hot dog and parking too.
There you go. And they'll probably give you a signed jersey on the way, and you can stay at Barkov's guest room.
I love the Florida Panthers.
Right? and look, hang on. The state of Florida has more Stanley Cups in the last 15 years.
Last 5 years. Last 5.
Than all of Canada. All of it.
Hey, if you enjoyed what you just saw, we do new clips every single day, twice a day on the Clips channel. You see clips right here. And beside Dave's crotch, we have a full-length show every single Sunday right by my hand.
Click right here.